I have a series on YouTube called Hello World with Miyah, and what I basically do is talk about my own experiences of living with Aspergers syndrome or having an autism spectrum disorder. And what I also do is I give my 2 cents on what's going on with autism in the media. A third thing that I will do is also provide tips and advice for those of you that are on the autism spectrum. And I also like to talk with friends and family members, peers and mentors, educators, employers, professionals, and anybody in the community. And finally, I will cover topics on things that I'm passionate about. I also tend to do a lot of cross-promoting as I grow as a vlogger, and I do a lot of TED Talk videos, and I do a lot of videos in the autism community that are popular or have gone viral because I am trying to draw a bigger audience. And I also would like to see my vlog become a bigger autism resource for others on the spectrum, because autism is so complex and so big anymore that one person cannot sort it out. And I mean, this wasn't a big deal back in the days when Dr. Grandin first took off. So because there's so many people with autism, you have neurodiversity, which looks at different ways of thinking and different ways of seeing the world. You also have problems with sensory. And so I have decided to be that voice and be that resource out there for those of you that are on the autism spectrum. And I have to admit that I am incredibly happy about it. And I mean, I have done my vlogs now for about 3 years. Other things about myself, I'm employed at Georgia State University, and I'm a research and project assistant. And I'm also involved with the planning committee for the autism conference that we do in Georgia. And what that means is that I meet once a month before the conference, and I basically throw my ideas into existence. And I most recently had gotten into, sorry, I can't talk, but I've basically really wanted to see a revolution in the autism community, and especially at these conferences where you normally have very few individuals on the spectrum, and you have more parents and more professionals, but nobody really on the spectrum representing the autism conference as a whole. And I really thought that wouldn't it be great if we have a program where the volunteers at the autism conference is all put on by individuals with autism and individuals that are, as Dr. Grandin likes to put it, different but not less. So, yeah. That's one of my jobs. A second thing that I did was when I started at Georgia State University, I had been involved with something called the Autism Plan for Georgia. And what I basically did was contact various agencies across the state of Georgia. And I had to send out surveys and map all of these autism resources that were not in an online database called Parent to Parent of Georgia. And I really felt that with me being a voice to the autism community, I felt that my address or my YouTube channel should be in this database as well, because I am providing a voice, and I'm an expert on myself, but I also have lots of insight that no doctor or scientist or social worker or teacher would ever have. Rather, it would be a different spin on autism, you know? And that's when I decided to give my tips and advice on speaking with individuals on the autism spectrum. So, I've only been here, this is my first time chatting on here. Let me know what you think, because I really would like to talk to you. Speaking with individuals on the autism spectrum. So, I've only been here, this is my first time chatting on here. Let me know what you think, because I really would like to talk to you. Speaking with individuals on the autism spectrum. So,